breaking news tonight in Manchester, England, where police are responding to reports of what they're calling a serious incident with confirmed fatalities and injuries at the Manchester Arena.
I was really excited for the Ariana Grande concert, and then the lights came up, and then I just heard like this really loud bang.
It looks like the work of a suicide bomber.
I could hear like people screaming, saying people had guns and stuff.
Police have now cordoned off a large part of the Manchester Arena, the largest indoor arena in the United Kingdom.
I could see like people jumping from the ledges.
Terrifying moments and panic tonight. Manchester police confirming that at least 19 people are dead.
I started panicking and my mum just said to run. I'm Amelia and I'm a survivor of the Manchester Arena bombing. When I was 11, my nan and granddad gave me tickets to the Ariana Grande concert because I lost my uncle to cancer and my dad had 2 heart attacks and heart surgery.
My mum said, get tickets, go and have a girly day. I took her out of school a couple hours early, got on the tram, we got into Manchester and she was so excited. She had the most amazing night.
At the end of the concert, Ariana Grande dropped some pink balloons, so I was taking a picture.
And then there was just this almighty, no, I can't even describe it, noise, and the building almost shook. There was like a surge of like smoke and smell, and then I looked back at Amelia and I grabbed a wrist and I just said, run. I dragged her down the centre barrier and we got to the front of the stage and I'd not realised the panic has triggered her asthma attack. And she actually couldn't really breathe. She was like this gasping and all her lips were going blue. So I got to the front, I was like, I need help. The security guard says to me, oh, you can't come through here, you can't come through here. And I just kicked this front barrier down. And he obviously realised then that Amelia was struggling and needed her inhalers.
During the panic attack, I was like shaking and I was crying and stuff, like my legs had gone to jelly. We didn't really know it was a bomb at first, but then we got turned around the corner.
As we're like looking over, you could notice that there was like people like laid down, there were people like hiding, there were people screaming.
So at that point, me and my mum thought it must have been something really serious because people was injured.
The armed police came in and was shouting for everybody to run. And then Amelia just literally slid down the back of this wall and she just curled in a ball screaming with her hands round her head, just constantly screaming. I couldn't do anything. I was like, come on, get up, get up, get up. She just froze, just complete and utter fear. It
was like my body was just shutting down, like it didn't know how to process the stuff that's just happened.
The police carried her up to Victoria Station, but it was chaotic up there.
We just met my family and then me and my mum went straight to hospital.
She was in the car and the slightest jerk, the slightest break, she was just screaming. So my sister said, look, take her home, get her in bed. She went to bed for about 10 minutes and then she came downstairs, she went, I want to go to school. I was like, really? She's like, no, I want to go to school. And she just couldn't cope. Everything on the news, on the radio, everybody talking about it in the news. She just wanted to, as though it had not happened, as though the whole day had just not, non-existent.
It was a gift, like it was a day for me and Mum to have like a good time, like just to forget everything, but then it just ended in a like horrific way. It changed our lives in a split second.
Breaking news tonight, the terror threat here in Britain raised to its highest level as ISIS claims responsibility for the concert massacre.
We thought it'd never happened to us. Someone said to us that out of everybody in the world, something like 2% of people are affected by terrorism. And he was like, you're in a special club. And I was like, we don't want to be in that club. We don't want to be in that club. Come on then.
After the bombing, I choose not to go in crowded areas because like it just take me back.
She didn't kiss me back. I don't want your bum. I want a kiss.
She's changed in like many ways. Going to the cinema, she has to sit in a certain seat. Like going to a shopping, she wouldn't go if it was busy. You walk down a normal street going to a shop, but we look at it differently now. We walk down a street and see somebody coming towards us and you would probably think, oh, you know, nothing to it. We walk down the street and see somebody coming towards us and we think, oh, have they got a bag? Are they hiding anything? Do you cross over the road? Do you not cross over the road? Do you turn around? She tries to stay positive. She does her music, singing lessons.
Come and have a seat.
She damaged her vocal cords really badly, so she couldn't actually talk at all. She tried to talk and it was like there's nothing coming out. And basically what it was is, in a normal person, when you speak, your vocal cords open and close, and Amelia's was staying open constantly. So she had to have speech therapy and special exercises to make her vocal cords open and close.
I stopped doing my singing lessons and I went on to piano. I was determined to sort it out and to get like where I am now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! You've got it though. Fantastic. At this part of Amelia's journey, she is pretty much, she's nearly there. She's like 80%, but there's still a little bit of work to be done. Good. Don't take a breath, so keep it all in one. They sound really, really nice now. Really, really good.
She took up horse riding after the bombing in the October, and that's just been amazing. She loves spending time with them. It's sort of like being a therapy for her, and that has really, really helped her and made her feel more positive about herself.
Look at her face.
I find it quite like therapeutic because like when I'm on a horse, like I don't think about the bombing. Like it's just like a safe place for me. I can tell the horses anything, and like they won't say anything and things like that. So it's just like somewhere I can go to be calm and stuff.
She's been diagnosed with severe PTSD. Well, everybody's mind works like a conveyor belt, and Amelia's working round and then gets to a point, and then she goes in and misses it and carries on going round. And that is what's happening constantly. Instead of processing what actually happened and moving past it, she won't move past it.
It was like quite scary and like quite traumatising, like the stuff that I saw. I tried to say all the people that I saw like laying on the floor was just passed out and stuff, instead of thinking what had actually happened.
No child should have seen what we saw, but we're lucky because we're still here and I've still got Amelia. People left their children that night to go to a concert and they never returned. It's changed her. She's just not the same. Can I stop? I can't change what happened. I can't rewind time. I can't change how she's become or who she's become. All I can do is help her as a mum.
I said to my mum that I wanted to go back.
Thank you.
A couple of weeks before, like, it did hit me like I'm going back to the arena, but I wanted to show the people that they can go back too.
I'm a bit nervous, but I'm excited as well because it's Shawn Mendes.
I am proud of you for going back, and you know that.
Mhm.
You'll be fine. Make happy memories.
Because I'll see Shawn Mendes. I find Laura is a comfort zone because she knows how to handle me when I'm down and like when I'm having a panic attack because she's experienced it.
It's much easier for me to, I think, cope with coming back quicker than usual because a lot of people just wouldn't come back.
I just find it so inspiring that Laura's coming back, especially that she's doing it with me. Oh, don't cry. I feel like I've come a long way, but there is still like a lot of way to go. Like I'm never going to be the person who I was before the bombing. Like it changed me forever.
I don't want to go through this entrance. I'm not.
Be alright.
I just want people to know like you can get through it, no matter how low you feel or no matter how much it's getting you down. That like you can overcome it.
If you need to stop, we stop.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
I always feel nervous when Amelia leaves the house. She's 13, she's got a lifetime. I don't want her to live being scared to go out the house, being scared to go out the door. I want her to go out and enjoy herself. We went to a concert to have fun and didn't think it was going to happen to us. How can I stop her going out of the house forever? I can't. And if I did, they're winning. She was just a 13-year-old at a concert, having fun with someone who she adores. That meant everything to me, just everything.
The amount of resilience that people have in Manchester is unbelievable, and I adore you guys for it. As long as I wake up today, you can't take my youth away. You can't take my youth away.
After the bombing, like I said that I'd never go to a concert anywhere again. I got through the night and I had a really, really good night. Like, I really enjoyed it. I just want people to know, like, you can get through it. You just need to try and rise above it and just show people terrorists can't win.